Wow, has a lot happened since my last video. I don't even know where to begin with this. Like, these past few months have been a nightmare. I think last video I had the Moroso pan on and I was doing the remote filter. Well, that totally did not work at all. Basically, I ordered the Moroso pan off of Jegs. It was advertised to work with the late model GTOs. Not even close. Not even close. First of all, they moved the oil filter from the forward location to the rear. That doesn't work at all because the power steering rack is right there. The only thing remotely GTO about that pan is that it's front sump. And the GTO is front sump. So if you were building a car and you wanted a front sump pan for some reason, I don't know why you'd want that, but that's the only thing that would make it a GTO pan. Nothing else about that pan works. I mean, even as far as the pan clearing the engine cradle, doesn't work at all. And I have brand new Hinson motor mounts. Like, these things are brand new, stock height, and the pan was literally hitting the cradle. So I decided I was just going to send it and put it up there anyway. Well, to overcome the filter, I contacted Moroso because Jegs wasn't going to know anything about that, because they're still advertising that this thing fits the GTO and it doesn't. So I contact Moroso and say, hey, these are not new cars. You got to know some way that you can make this work. So they're like, oh yeah, no problem. Here's a part number for an oil filter adapter, which is $100 and something. So I'm like, fine, whatever. At this point, I've spent so much time taking pans on and off this car. Whatever, fine. So I get the piece, I put it on, I hook up all my lines for my remote filter, all of that, fill it with oil, immediately starts leaking. Like, it's just absolute garbage. So as soon as I see it leaking, I texted a buddy of mine that lives a couple hours away, and he's got access to a TIG welder, and he's really good. So as soon as I saw it start leaking, I was like, all right. So I text my buddy, and I asked him if he can weld an aluminum fitting to my old pan, the factory pan. He said, yeah, sure, no problem. Just mail it over to me, no worries. So I get it all packaged up and send it over to him. And I wasted a week waiting for USPS to mail this package 2 hours away from me because I figured it would probably save me time. I probably could have walked and carried that pan to where it needed to go faster than they could have had it leave the Austin distribution center. It was ridiculous. I was sitting there waiting for a week for this thing to get to him. So as soon as it gets to him, some drama happens between him and one of the shop foremans. Short story is, like 3 weeks later, he's able to get to it, welds it up, sends it out same day. Next day I get the pan, that's a Friday. I put the pan on the same day I get it. I was up at the shop till midnight or something, working on that. The next day, I hook everything up, get everything back to kind of my old setup. I didn't really do anything custom that day, but I'll show y'all the first start video. And then, just because it's awesome, I got it up on the two-step, and with that extra little bit of exhaust pipe to get past my rack, I start feeling some popping. And I'm like, no way. So here's those clips. But after I got the thing running and everything, I took it out on a test drive and found out the brand new shifter that I had ordered, I guess they sent me the wrong one, but I assembled it the correct way you're supposed to, and I could not get into fifth, sixth, or reverse. Now this is a brand new rebuilt transmission, so and built, not just like a stock rebuild. It's built, so it's almost like the shifter was machined incorrectly, or like I said, it must have been the wrong shifter, because you couldn't even wiggle the shifter back and forth in neutral. Like it was just locked in place, like almost like the shifter was too long. But I got another one on the way, should be here tomorrow maybe. At the latest it'll be here Friday. Today is Tuesday, so hopefully this weekend I can do some pulls. Most of the clips you're going to see here are, in fact, pretty much all of them are going to be filmed on my phone, just because my computer doesn't like the resolution that my new GoPro can film in. So I'll have to figure out how to work that out. But yeah, here's the new video. Sorry about the delay. I'm just going to quit giving dates for anything, because nothing with this project has gone the way it's supposed to. I mean, we're going on 2 years, I think. Maybe a little less, almost 2 years. I don't know. I'm so ready for this thing to be done. But yeah, here's some clips. I'm pretty excited about it. Hopefully we'll have it on the road. I'm going to be taking it to Temple for the mail order tuner Casey. He does all the tuning for Texas Speed. We're going to get it on the dyno and do some dyno tuning, which will be cool because I'll be able to see how much power it makes at the same time as I get my tune. So I'll definitely do a video for that. But here are the clips.